What's up, people? This is DJ Tony Torres. I want to say hi to everybody. For those who don't know who I am, I'm the one who mixes every day. You're on my channel. You just got to either be my fans or you got to either be my subscribers. I am doing this little video because I want to do a little shout out for the people that I got on comments. And I'm doing this video because I got to let you guys know that next week, I'll get into that. Next week, I won't be mixing. I'm going to be looking on my computer. Excuse me. I'm going to be looking on my computer for names that, for the people who comment, you guys who comment. I got a list. But there's a lot of names, and I don't want to go through all that because I did several videos with that already. But let me put my glasses on so I can see the screen. I'm going to go according to the thing. First, I want to give a shout out to my sweetheart Mika. She's from California, San Francisco, California. We met on my channel. It was love at first mix, as she says, you know. She emailed me. It started out about she wanted to know what was the name of the song, so I got back to her right away. She was like, wow. You know, I got back to her right away because there was other DJs who don't do that. I try to get back to everybody's comments. If you ask me what's the name of the song, I'll look it up. I find out what the name of the song, and I'll get back to you. And there was love there. So not because of the mix, but, you know, we kept in touch for about 4 months already. We met May 27th. She came to my channel, and she's coming down next week on the 20th, this week coming up on the 20th, to spend a week with me until the 26th. So what I want to say is that on the from the 21st or the 20th, I won't be mixing till the 26th. So, because I won't be home, I will be with her. It's going to be her first time coming to New York. We're going to go out. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to show her around New York. You know, I'll pick her up in the airport, and we're going to spend time together, get to know a little bit more of each other. But we contact every day. We're talking on text, on the phone, and we've known a lot, and we have a lot in common. You know, as a matter of fact, she is now a Christian. She was inspired by me through the Sabbath mixes and talking to her about God and Jesus Christ and stuff like that. And if it all works out between us, which I'm sure it will, you know, marriage might take place into that because, you know, rightfully, you know, you should get married and, you know, serve God together. So what I want to do is I gave a shout out to her, to Mika first, and then I want to give a shout out to Freestyle Lady Diana. I want to thank her also for her voiceover in my mixes. That's Freestyle Lady Diana's voice. She helps out a lot, and I appreciate it. I want to say names that I remember by mind. If I don't pronounce your name correctly, I just want to apologize. I want to give a shout out to my boy Edgar Torres. My boy Edgar Torres, he helps feed the homeless. You know, we go out to feed the homeless in the park, Rufus King Park. We go to Manhattan, Port Authority. You know, I leave a PayPal link if you guys want to help out. It's not actually us who is feeding the homeless. It is you with your donation. I do put a link out there for donations for PayPal. If you don't got PayPal, you can use Venmo. If you don't have Venmo, then you can email me at djtonytorres99@gmail.com and let me know how would you like to pay it. I also want to give a shout out to Miguel Ortiz. He also donates. He's a very good donator. He spent donating towards feeding the homeless. You know, they shouldn't be homeless people at all, but there's a lot of homeless guys coming from Texas, and they're letting them in New York, so they're all at Port Authority. Um, I also want to thank Faisal Bash and his wife Wabi. I want to thank them for commenting and listening to the music. I want to thank Frank Reyes, also from California. I want to thank um, Sonia Cardona. I want to thank Sonia Cardona also. She donated. She had a little problem with donating on PayPal, but hopefully the PayPal could be straightened out with, and she could get back to donating and helping out feed the homeless. That's what I do. I want to give a shout out to. What's her name? Ali Cat Lopez. Ali Cat Lopez just lost a good friend of hers. I did a rest in peace mix for her. There's a lot of people who commented on her, gave their condolences to her and the family of the lost one. But he's not really lost. You know, he's in heaven. He's in a better place than we are. We still got to stay here and suffer and go through all the trials and tribulations. I want to give a shout out to Monica Montanez. I want to give a shout out to her. She's donated too towards feeding the homeless. So what I want to do, I want to give a shout out also to Angela. Angelina. Angelina. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, so I'm not even going to say it, but she knows who I'm talking about. I'm going to go to my comments. These are new commenters now. I want to give a shout out to Edwin Marino. I want to give a shout out to Edwin Marino. He just commented 1 hour ago. I want to give a shout out to Ruben San Moro Del Bosco, whatever. I don't know how to say that. I want to give a shout out to Magno Bellato. Magno Bellato. I want to give a shout out to my boy Rob Lee. I want to give a shout out to Richard Vasquez. I want to give a shout out to Vel Alvarado from the Bronx, New York. I want to give a shout out to Pepito Rojas. I want to give a shout out to Al Sirs, Chicago, checking out, holla, checking in, holla. I want to give a shout out to Jose A. Santiago Torres. I want to give a shout out to Lao Mom 42. I want to give a shout out to Indio. He's another new commenter. The other ones are not new commenters. The ones that I did in the beginning are new commenters. Juan Manuel Velasquez. I want to give a shout out to him. I especially want to give a shout out to my boy Shank. Shank, I want to give you a shout out. And also, I wrote a freestyle song. Before I continue with the names, I wrote a freestyle song back in 2000. And I never got it published. I never, I don't want to sing it now. I really don't want to sing. I mean, I got a little, a little singing there, but I don't want to do it right now. It's not that I'm shy, but right now I'm not in the mood, and I got to be ready to sing it. So, but it's called "No Other Guy Can Love You Like I Do." I dedicated it to my baby Mika, and I gave her the song. I have someone doing it. What's his name? Willie Colon. He's a freestyle singer. He does music. He's a director. He's putting the song together for me and getting music for it. And I gave it to him to sing it for me. So it should be coming out soon. I will post it on YouTube. He'll be the singer for it because I don't have the studio to go and to do it myself. Otherwise, I would have did it, but can't do it. So I gave him the song so he can sing it for me. And he had the music professionally put in and everything like that. So like I was saying, Ali Cat Lopez, I want to thank you very much for commenting, and I'm very sorry. My condolences to you and his family, your best friend's family. Um, I'm very sorry. You know, it's very hard when we lose a loved one. You know, I recently lost my landlady, not even a year ago. She was a very good woman. Her name is Nina, and I miss her very much. You know, I want to give a shout out to Fallen Angel. Let's see who else. I want to give a shout out to Fallen Angel, um, Irving Mercado. I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to PJ Mark One. I want to give a shout out to my boy Joey Love, 1988. I said Bel Alvarado, also known as Bronx is Listening. That's what Diana puts in, freestyle lady Diana puts in her voiceover. Faisal, I said Connie Figueroa from Brooklyn, Bushwick, New York. She comes from the hometown I came from, Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York. I want to give a shout out to her husband, Trippy. I want to thank you guys for being there and listening to the mixes and commenting. I want to give a shout out to DJ William Wilson. I want to give a shout out to Mary Piacentini, I think it's called. Yeah, she likes doo-wop. Mary Piacentini. Or Piacentini, something like that. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right. I want to give a shout out to Alley Cat Capone. I want to give a shout out to Alley Cat Capone. Janet Williamson. She likes doo-wop. She, the best of the 60s and 70s. The best in my 60s and 70s, she says. Edwin Marino, I said. Edgar Torres, my boy Edgar Torres. Nino Cross, Hell's Angel. Want to give a shout out to him. I also want to give a shout out to Paciencia CP. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to him. Crystal Snow, 69. I want to give a shout out to Crystal Snow, 69. I don't know. I pronounced Angelina's name Pineru. I don't know if I said it right, but that's who I was talking about earlier, Angelina. I want to give a shout out to Ciro Morero. Ciro Morero. Ciro Morero. Morero. I want to give a shout out to Gracie Hernandez. Thank you very much for listening too. She pops up once in a while. I want to give a shout out from Puerto Rico in the house. Gregory Clavel. Gregory Clavel, thank you very much for listening. I also want to give a shout out to Miguel Santos. I want to give a shout out to Miguel Santos. I want to give a shout out to Norby Ramos. Norby Ramos. I want to give a shout out to Hilton CDs. Philip Repich. Doo-wop. Philip Repich. This one I don't know. Franco. Lucerda Franco. This is a different name. Jose. Sirlei. Jose. Different language, I guess. This Bom Dia, BH, and B Muto Bom. I don't know. I want to give a shout out also to Mix Divisions 360. Mix Divisions 360. Give a shout out. Want to give a shout out to Ron Pinkurek. Let's see who else. going to give a shout out to Eddie Peoples. I want to give a shout out to Eddie Peoples. I want to give a shout out to Ernesto Guerrero, Marisol Sandoval. If I don't pronounce your name right, I'm very sorry. Excuse me. You know, the pronunciations of the names are kind of like hard for me to pronounce. Marisol Sandoval, or Sandoval, yeah, I guess. That's it. Ronaldo Moraes, Reginaldo Moraes, Ernesto Guerrero, I said, Richard Vasquez, Gerald Rachitane, I think it is. But you know who I'm talking about. Thank you very much for listening. You know, I give a shout out to you, bro. Stevie Wonder, in the end, he likes the Stevie Wonder mix that I did. Who else? Benji B. I want to give a shout out to Benji B. See, the more you comment, the more I'll get your name, the more I'll get used to it, stuff like that. I gotta use glasses to see the screen. My eyes got bad from looking at the screen too much. If I look at it like that, then it's kind of blurry. So, getting old, bro. James Heilman. I want to give a shout out to James Heilman. Doo-wop. He likes doo-wop. Let's see who else. Darian Deloach. Darian Deloach. I want to give a shout out to Darian Deloach. I want to give a shout out to Cynthia Camargo. Cynthia Camargo, thank you for listening and commenting. And this woman here, very nice woman, pops up once in a while. But I know she's listening. I don't know where she's from, but very pretty woman. Onavos. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name. I want to also give a shout out to Jennifer Klebos. I want to give a shout out to Albi Bala. Albi Bala. It was a compliment what I said before. It doesn't mean anything, you know, about she was a pretty woman. Very nice lady, very nice woman. Trippy Figueroa, I said. Who else? Melvin Rivera. I want to give a shout out to Melvin Rivera. It's a lot of people. I'm going down the list of the comments. Miguel Ortiz, I said he's good. He's a good donator too. So people, if you want to donate and help out the homeless, I'm going to leave the link on the bottom. I'll appreciate it. It's a help. It helps us out. It helps Edgar and I, you know, buy some more things for the feeding. You know, we're going to Coney Island. Actually, Edgar Torres, his wife. Oh, I forgot his wife's name. Well, I'm sorry, Edgar. I forgot your wife's name. I wrote it down and I got it. Maybe I got it in there somewhere. But Edgar's wife, with all due respect, I want to thank her also because I'm sure she loves freestyle. I'm sure she's listening too with Edgar there. We're gonna go out to Coney Island. Me, Edgar, his wife, and Mika when she comes down on the 23rd. The 23rd. Yes, the 23rd, I believe it's that Friday. We're gonna go do a little feeding, and then we're gonna hang out in Coney Island, have something to eat, a couple of drinks, whatever. I don't drink alcohol, so I'll drink soda or juice or whatever it is, you know. We're gonna go out. We're gonna hang out. I will be filming. I will have my headpiece. I got my headpiece over there. Um, yeah, my headpiece is there. Let me show you the headpiece how I have it. I mean, it's kind of like, it's not funny, but it looks funny when I put the camera on there. This is the head strap that I put on. I put it on and I put the camera up here. I screw it on and I put this on, and then the camera's here and it shows everything what I'm doing there. Just got a haircut. I don't want to mess the hair up. I'm only playing. But yeah, this is the camera. I bought it on Amazon. It's very cheap, but it's very cheap price. It's very good head camera. I had it for a while. I bought it a while ago too. So let's continue. Let's see. Fallen Angel, I said. Who else? Looks like that's about it. DJ William Wilson, Connie Figueroa, Calvin Silverwright. Calvin Silverwright, I want to give you a shout out too. Jennifer Clavos, I said. Clavos. Ruben Sanmoro, I said. Monica Montanez, I want to thank her. She donates to Patrick Bowers. I found your name up over here, Patrick Bowers, because I always forget him. I'm very sorry, but I got you this time. Patrick Bowers and somebody else. Man, let me see if I can. Jerome Gates and also Jerome Wilcom. I want to thank him. I haven't heard from him in a while. I have his number, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Hope he's all right, man. I really do. And Abraham, Leon, Abraham. Who else? Frank Reyes, I said. Who else? Vasquez. I went back 2 weeks. Adonis Castellanos. There's a guy, oh wow, this is a hard name. I don't know, this is another language. Denizhan Tankutay. I'm gonna give you a shout out. I gotta say it like that, bro. I don't want to leave you out, bro. Patrick Bowers, Gracie Hernandez. And I guess that's about it, because everybody's coming up the same again. Here, Marcelo Meza. Here, Carlos Otero. He's an old timer too. Been on my channel a long time. Gomez V8. Adonis Castellano, I said. Walter Flores. Oh, here's the other one. Fernando Berrios. I call it Berrios. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry about that. But Fernando, you know what I'm talking about, Fernando. David Lutz. There's a lot of people that I can keep going. John DeRocco. Jeanette Stabile. Lamon 42, I said. Lamon 42 has been on my channel a long time. She also helped out one time. I had some problem with a situation I was going through. Her and there was another subscriber of mine that used to be on my channel. I don't know if she's still on my channel. Daisy. Her name is Daisy. She's a DJ too. She DJs. She's got her own channel also. If you guys want to check her out. I guess that's about it. Anybody else? Let's see. I guess that's about it, y'all. Oh, Smalley Biggs. I want to give a shout out to him. Rue and Selmo. Okay, I guess that's about it. And if I didn't get anybody's name, I'm very sorry. I can go to YouTube Studio and see some of my new subscribers there. And check out a couple of names from there. But let's see. Check out a couple of names from there. Yeah, Michael Gonzalez, Gonzo's World, Little Mike, PK and Kid fan page. I'm gonna read a couple of other ones from here. Freestyle Soul. These are ones that haven't commented. There's a lot of ones that haven't commented. Marlene Del Pilar, Tough 213, Janine Matos, Lizelle 1, Luis D. Lopez, Rapallo or Rapallo, Raleigh Weekend, Beast 718. Wow, names, huh? Talk about names. Arroyo's Welding, Arroyo's Welding, Lake Malawi Fish Keeping. I don't know. Tony Ortiz, Richard Hayes, Chris Vilsack, DJ Rican Professor, Johanny Munoz, Gabriel something, Sarge, I think, Joyce B, May Maggie, Lake Woodill, Expert Gamer Antonio, Suburban, Claudio Roberto, Frank M. Ordino, Albert Tapia. I mean, I could keep going on and on and on, but this has been a lot of people. I'm almost hitting my 10,000 subscribers. I got about another 800 to go. I want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing to my channel. And I will be doing a couple of mixes now. Once again, I won't be mixing on that day from the 20th. Well, on the 20th, maybe during the morning, I can do it because I don't got to pick Mika up till 6 o'clock. The plane comes in the airport by 6. So I got to be out of here by 3 or 3:30 because of the traffic going over there. It's crazy. But I want to thank you all. I love you, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, listening to the music, and watching the video. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your children. Even if they're grown, it doesn't matter. They're still your children. And I guess that's about it. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And to my next mix. Later, y'all.